How you doing, everybody? Thank you for coming this evening. Go ahead and grab your seats. Looking forward to visiting with you folks today. All right. Excellent. Guys, you can call me OJ, Coach or OJ. Either one will work for you. I'll tell you guys, going down this path here, I played college football, all right? I went down to the University of Iowa, which you might have heard of, played at the big level out there. But how did I get there? What's going on? I mean, it just didn't happen overnight. I was one of those guys that went in junior high. Everybody wanted me to play at their school, which was really cool to be able to say. Played at varsity level there, all those sports, loved it. When it came time to get recruited, I wasn't prepared at all. I had no idea who was recruiting me. Heck, I didn't even know how to even go through the admissions information. That's how bad it was. So somewhere along the line, things, we dropped the ball. But I was able to go forth, have a great career, played some semi-pro ball, and then I also came back and coached at the college level out here. What a joyful experience, 12 years of that. So through this whole entire experience for me, it was difficult, but I was able to make it. It doesn't have to be hard, though. And that's one thing I want you guys to learn through what we're going to discuss this evening. What needs to be done for you to make sure that you have a successful future. Because we all have the opportunity. It just depends on what do you want out of your future. Because your future starts today. All right, so here we are. We're talking about that whole thing about recruiting, right? Very important. Here's my question to you. What does it mean? When does it even start? Right? That's at the end of the day, we got to figure that out. So, I want to be someone that coaches are looking for, so to speak. When does it even start for you, right? That was the question. Does anybody have any ideas out there? No? 7th and 8th grade coaches now are starting to look at talent out there. Now, I know you're probably sitting in your seat going like, whoa. But here's the reason. Because there's so many student athletes out there, so many people with that future. There's a lot more information out there that want to look into their future and see where they end up out there. I mean, the different fluctuations here with athletic scholarships and needs. So much has changed, guys, and it starts very early. That pressure's on those college coaches to get in front of those families or start building those relationships with those student athletes so early. And that's where you have to understand. If you're one of those people right now that's a sophomore or a junior and you haven't talked to a college coach, you got to think something's got to change today. Okay? Something's got to change. So what's that thing that's got to change, right? Who am I? Who are you? Why are you the guy to get recruited? Why are you the young lady that coaches need to start seeing and showing value in? How does that even happen? How do I get seen or added to what they call that prospect list when we talked about that at the beginning? You have to understand, guys. Remember back in the day, coaches, they were out there driving, hitting the pavement, knocking on those high school coaches' doors, going to families, right? Kissing babies, shaking hands and all that stuff. All that thing has gone away, folks. All right? Plain and simple. Coaches use a third-party source. So what does that mean? They want to collect data, okay, on prospects out there. It's very important for us to get a head start on that. That'll give us a measurable of what we want to go forth with recruiting student athletes. All right, so we talked about this third-party source. But the key to it here is with this video, we got to know what they think about ourselves, right? Basically, evaluating me to find out, Coach, am I a guy that you want to recruit to your program or not? Now, posting it online is great. And I said we want to make sure it's done. However, you just don't want to have any old place out there for me. You got to know where coaches are looking for you. What kind of coaches are viewing that kind of film? Find out, if this is a great network for you to post it on. Otherwise, you're just doing something that it'll just kind of sit stagnant in the water, so to speak, because nobody even got to see it, guys. So, that's the importance about researching for yourself. On top of that, you got to find out and show who's interested in you. Show interest in them. It's a two-way street, baby, right? Do you want me or not, Coach? Because I'm so excited about your program. Here's why. And that's the thing. It helps them create that, sort of bond, that relationship, guys, that you want to within this recruiting. Very important fact out there. So know where you're going to put the film. Know who's looking at it. and also show that interest. Two-way street. All right, great stuff so far. Think about this, folks. We're at that stage where we know there's all these different levels out there that we want to play at. You probably dreamed of it. You have an expectation. Maybe your family went to this school or that school, whatever level it is. And it's something that's very exciting for you to think. But now we have to have clear expectations for ourselves. You need to be evaluated by someone who's not your mom or dad. I know you're probably thinking, "No, I got it, coach." No, not your mom or dad, not your coach at all. Because you have to give an exact expectation of what's going on. What development do I need? Be upfront with me. That's what I want people to do when they tell me, here's what you need to improve on. Here's what's going to get you there. If you want to get to that level, here's what needs to start to happen. Plain and simple. So definitely, you got to know how to find the right fit out there. Get yourself in that situation and know where you're qualified to play. So through all of these things that we've been talking about tonight, and I hope you guys have really enjoyed it, but understand this, through all of this here, it all circles all the way around to the one person that has helped you develop yourself, put forth a lot of time and effort in there to help you get to the way you are right now. And it's your coach. What's their role in all of this? Why'd they bring me here to even come talk to you? We got to understand here, guys. They've done all the work on their end. We don't have 100% amount of time for each and every student athlete out there. That's just plain and simple, right? Your club coach, all right, or your football coach has they got your back. They're going to be the spokesperson for you. However, it's your job to get recruited. Don't ever forget that. You need to be the person who is committed and passionate about your future out there, just as much as these coaches who will put in that work to help you get to the stage that you are right now. So here we are. Why are we here this evening? Why are we all talking about this recruiting? Next College Student Athlete is one of those third-party sources that we talked about out there, that which coaches find credible student athletes. We want to talk about getting yourself evaluated, going through this process here, knowing that you are that student athlete that which college coaches are looking for out there. You know, it's easily done. And we want to definitely visit with you overall and just get things started in the right direction. Put your foot in the right direction is making sure that your success in recruiting goes smoothly, but also giving great assistance and guidance going forward. Okay, so now we want to go over and cover just exactly what we talked about this evening, guys. We know already recruiting started when? Yesterday, pretty much, right? But it's already started for you. We know we got to get started in that direction there. We also got to know right now, how do I get discovered? I know I want to play college ball. So we got to have ourselves on the third-party credible source, right? That network that which coaches are recruiting players. We need to find out from someone else other than our coach or our parents. Just give me an upfront evaluation of myself, coach, with development as myself as a player. From there, guys, we know it's all on you. You got to be committed and passionate about this. Now, if you're a person tonight, we know that needs to be evaluated. Before you leave, folks, fill out those questionnaires. I want you to come over, shake my hand, all right, and say thank you for coming, whatever it might be. If I need more information, let's get you set up in here, get evaluated tonight. Thank you very much, Coach, for having me here this evening, folks, and I really appreciate it. And let's get out here and get ourselves recruited, okay?